The upper unity is best described as an Aleph. This is the best description and depiction of Hashem in general, the letter Aleph, because it's comprised of a threeness, two yuds above and below, the vav in the middle. That threeness is comprised of two types of marks, a yud above and below the vav. But this threeness relates to Hashem in general as possessing the three crowns, one for him and two for Yisrael. Yisrael possesses these two crowns through the letter Bet that starts off the Torah. Everything down here is in duality. The duality comprises the two Yetzas, Yetzer Hara and the Yetzer Tov. That's what makes man, and that's what makes man different than the angels. The duality down here is the blessing. The male, female, left, right, inner, outer. And above, everything is unified into a singularity, into a wholeness, into a whole, into a oneness. That oneness, however, comprises three parts. Hashem's own crown, which is depicted so nicely as a vav, and the two crowns of Yisrael, which appear as the upper waters and lower waters, but are found to be only one water. The above and below are really found to be only one. That one is unified in Hashem. One of the great secrets is to find that unification here down below. But the Aleph, the letter Aleph, is the depiction of Hashem, and that is in a threeness. The oneness splits into two-ness. One half of that two-ness is actually a mirror image of the upper oneness, and then an apparent negative of that, an apparent feminization of that, apparent left hand of that, which comprises the facade or the kind of guise of a side of evil, which really isn't. That has to be incorporated into the good, to be shown that that negative, that Yetzer Hara, has to be brought back into the good. So the threeness comprises a oneness, a wholeness, that is split down here into two-ness, that has to come back into the oneness of the initial crown, so that it's three in one oil. And that's the real depiction of the Aleph as the number one, because there are three marks on that Aleph as number one. Those three marks also are Yud on top, Yud in the bottom, Vav in the middle, 26, which is the expression, the gematria of Yud K, Vav K. So that's another means of showing the three on the tefillin of the right and the 4 of the tefillin on the left. The 3 on the tefillin of the right could be the 3 crowns, which gives 4 on the left, which are the 4 letters of the divine name. The 2 crowns, the 2 obvious crowns of the right and left, the shins on the right and left side of the tefillin of the head, are the 2 crowns given to man. And as they say, there's room on the head for 2 crowns, which is sometimes taken as 2 types of tefillin. Anyway, this duality below is the blessing of the unity above, and shows the unity above. And the way to find oneself is in the split into duality. The means to find one's wholeness as unity is to split into duality. It wasn't a Jewish source, but Buckminster Fuller used to say unity is plural and at minimum 2. And the whole totality of this is the unity above, split into the duality below. This is a furtherance of the oneness, split into 2-ness, and the totality of the 3-ness that's shown in the 3 markings of the Aleph in general.